Kris Aquino muling nagbigay ng update sa kanyang kalagayan sa Amerika. Sa video na ibinahagi ni Kris ay makikitang gumaganda na ang aura nito at hindi na din ito sobrang payat. Ayon pa kay Kris ay patuloy pa rin ang pakikipaglaban niya sa kanyang autoimmune disease na mula 3 ay naging 4 na ngayon. Ibinahagi din ito ang pag-inom niya ng gamot na tulad ng iniinom ng mga taong may malulubhading sakit. Post pa ni Kris, roughly 13 hours ago, I started my first baby dose of methotrexate. Methotrexate is in a class of medications called antimetabolites. Methotrexate treats cancer by slowing the growth of cancer cells. Methotrexate treats psoriasis by slowing the growth of skin cells to stop scales from forming. Methotrexate may treat rheumatoid arthritis by decreasing the activity of the immune system. I arrived in the US by way of Houston June 3, 2022. While my 2 sons and I had our maid in Texas COVID, I received sad news that my 3 autoimmune conditions had become 4, namely chronic spontaneous urticaria, autoimmune thyroiditis, and Churg-Strauss, or what's now been renamed EGPA, a rare and life-threatening form of vasculitis. I started taking a new biological injectable to help bring down my IgE. That's the number of allergens in my blood, which remained very high. Naiyak na lang ako sa frustration because my blood panel numbers were bad. I won't bore you with the details, but my chest CT scan showed scarring and micronodules in my right lung. My lead doctor in UCLA, Dr. John Bilperio, had a difficult time convincing me about methotrexate because physically I knew my immunity wasn't ready. But when I saw my inflammatory numbers were high, and so was my ENA, here I'm classified as positive for a connective tissue disease. SLE or lupus, rheumatoid arthritis, and scleroderma all fall under the umbrella of mixed connective tissue disease. From 0, I now have a rheumatoid factor of 10. 14 is the cutoff. I can't be classified as outright having SLE or RA because I'm exhibiting physical manifestations for both. For now, it's definite. I have 5, possibly 6 autoimmune conditions. And I bit the bullet and started my baby dose, slowly increasing the dosage to 7.5 milligram per week. How badly I wanted to keep this private because I'm scared baka mawalan kayo ng gana to keep praying for me and my doctors, my sons and my sisters. Hindi ako sumusuko. Sana wag rin kayo sumuko. Please. My gratitude post will follow. Ganun pa man sa kabila ng hirap na pinagdadaanan ngayon ni Kris ay hindi pa rin siya nawawala ng pag-asa. Lalo na't maraming tao ang nagpaabot ng suporta at pagmamahal para sa kanya. Ibinahagi din ni Kris ang kanyang mensahe ng pasasalamat sa mga taong malapit sa kanya na hindi siya iniwan mula umpisa. Post pa nito, Dr. B, aka Dr. John Bilperio, and the entire UCLA International Patients Department, you are simply the most dedicated and compassionate healthcare team I've had the privilege of being taken care of. Complicated blood test results arrive within 48 hours. And here's a worthwhile tip. If you're a non-US resident paying out of pocket, meaning not from insurance but from your personal funds, you'll get 30 to 40% discount, depending on the medical treatment and the billing you'll receive. Thanks for being you. Thank you, Rochelle, for flying here, staying for 4 months, and coming back. Ate Rome, Kuya Noel, Brian, Len, Danielle, and Josh. You've all made the transition comfortable. Ate Ray and Christina from Houston, Tita Mary Ann, who is forever traveling, Kuya Allen and Ate Irene, Ate Vina from Newport, who has just been so welcoming, Ate Mercy and Minnie, two of the kindest women with only good to say and smiles all the time. Ate Len, PJ, and Leslie, the awesome brother and sister tandem who steered me in UCLA's direction. Kate, a good friend of the nicest ex-future sister-in-law. Kuya's fave, Attorney Pia, Diana, who works for my fave furniture store here. Minister Joji, Labe and Tita Ann, Ate Beng, Tita Grace, Ate Marlon, Mrs. Hunt, Ate Marites, Aaron, Patrick, Kevin, Megan, my favorite Texan, Pete, and Ate Lorna, who has kept my sons very well fed. Alvin, thank you for the 19 years of organized, loving devotion, for scolding me when I start to lose hope, for reminding me how much we have to be inspired to continue fighting for, and for doing your best to make life much easier for me. You can be homesick for people too. Ate, Pinky, and Vel, super hard to believe that this will be Noy's second death anniversary that I won't be home. And it will be Dad's 40th anniversary since his assassination. Being an ocean away has really made me appreciate the value of having family nearby. I miss all of you, like crazy. Chrissy. To Michael and Anne for the visits here and for really making time for Kuya now that he's home. For Darla, who always messages and checks on me through BIM. For Miles, for my closest cousins, for my wedding godchildren, Boop and Kimmy, for my adopted younger sister, Dr. Katsi, Dr. Lim, and my AL. Distance is not an obstacle, rather a test of love. Kuya Josh went home because in the 11 months he was in the US, he gained almost 70 pounds. In the less than 2 months since his return to the Philippines, his daily morning jogging and working, plus afternoon swimming, he's lost 17 pounds. Good job, Kuya. Home is where my boys are. How I wish we had the advanced blood testing, which I need done every week, and the immunity boosting supplements back home so the three of us could be together. Kuya Josh, who loves Tarlac and Makati, congratulations on your weight loss. We miss you, but I'm so proud. You've already lost close to 20 pounds, and you're excited that Bim's going home. Tanggap mo na that Mama is for FaceTime and iMessage. Thank you, Kuya, for encouraging everyone to pray. One day, the plane ticket will be one way. Please visit Mama for my birthday. My ate was worried. I had said that Bim would fly home end of July to study in one of our schools. My ate said, "We're so worried about you. How will you survive the semi-isolation without Bim?" He's still okay with staying and is still doing well with homeschooling. I reassured her, saying, "Ate, it's so embarrassing that you all feel I'm so dependent on my 16-year-old. He deserves to enjoy being 16. I want him to experience what I didn't, a regular high school and college life. My mom was president from my second year of high school until I graduated from college. Plus, I started working at 16. 24 hours after the baby dose of methotrexate, I feel the fatigue, the pain in my joints, and the overall exhaustion. and I need to have a heart-to-heart talk with my bunso without telling him how my body feels after 1/3 of the dose we're aiming for. As always, Ate knows best, but I promised Bim this would be his choice, and more than anything, I want him to be proud of me. Thank you, Ariel and Gabe, Cheska, Philip, Diana, and so many more to have made Bim feel that he has real friends, kuyas and ates here in Southern California. Thank you, Kuya Alan, because Bim discovered he has a passion for shooting, firing in Houston. You've taken him to the different ranges in Southern California. Thank you, Maxine, for flying in from Vancouver. Thank you to Ginger, who made a side trip from New York and will be back in July with Bim's favorite Kuya Jiggy. And thanks to his Ninang Ann for always finding a way to greet him every single birthday. To all, mahaba pa ang laban. Maraming salamat sa malasakit. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. God bless you for your prayers and compassion. And of course, last but not the least, makahulugan ang mensahe nito para kay Mark Liviste na rumored boyfriend nito. Mensahe pa ni Kris: I've been so unfair in not thanking you enough for all your effort to be here whenever I need you. For all the times my past has made me so jaded that I keep breaking up with you. All because I didn't believe a long-distance relationship stood a chance because of your job obligations. And because I need at least 2 cycles of 9 months each before I can hope to reach remission. Mark, I'm sorry for punishing you for what others have done to me. You are 100% correct. You're not them. Contrary to what others may think, it's either you or Bim taking all the pictures. Thank you for agreeing to my request to not post and keep our new relationship private. We are proof that love comes when you least expect it. Thank you for your 12 years of perseverance. Whatever God decides for us, let's please end up best friends for the rest of our lives.